volcano erupts. Magma oozes from its crater. Water vapor, carbon dioxide, and sulfur dioxide spew into the atmosphere. A volcanic eruption can have dramatic impacts on global climate. This includes a short-term cooling and a long-term warming effect. But before we can dive deep into why these happen, you need to understand the albedo effect. Have you ever worn a black t-shirt in the sun and noticed it got hot to the touch? This is the albedo effect in action. Black and darker colors absorb almost all wavelengths of light and their heat. This makes them hot when the sun's rays hit them. White and lighter colors, however, do not absorb as many wavelengths. Instead, they reflect them. This might sound relatively simple, and it is, but the albedo effect has some serious climatic consequences. Now that you understand the albedo effect, let's return to the impacts of a volcanic eruption. In the short term, there is a cooling effect. This is because of the water vapor and sulfur dioxide emitted from the volcano. When the sulfur dioxide hits the atmosphere, it is oxidized, creating sulfur trioxide. The sulfur trioxide then reacts with the water vapor to form a sulfuric acid aerosol. This aerosol lies in the stratosphere, and because of the albedo effect, reflects many of the sun's rays back into space before they can reach the troposphere where the majority of carbon dioxide lies. This means that despite there being an excess amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, the troposphere can remain cool or even frigid. So you might be wondering, if volcanoes can make it so that the Earth is cool despite the presence of greenhouse gases, maybe humans can manipulate that process to lessen the impacts of global warming. Scientists are looking into it, and they think maybe. This is called solar geoengineering through stratospheric aerosol injection, or SAI. In this method, humans would fly planes up to the stratosphere and inject a reflective aerosol like the sulfuric acid produced by volcanoes. Just like in the short-term cooling effect, the aerosol reflects the sun's rays before they can hit the troposphere and its greenhouse gases, keeping the surface of the Earth cool. In terms of the solution to global warming, SAI has some mega pros. With the Earth expected to continue to warm, political leaders are urged to find a solution that doesn't drastically shift our fossil fuel-dependent economy and international and corporate relations. SAI might be such a solution. But a big positive comes with big consequences. Remember that long-term warming effect? Well, eventually that sulfuric acid aerosol disperses. When this happens, the sun's rays can now penetrate the troposphere and their energy can be absorbed by greenhouse gases, effectively warming the surface of the Earth to hotter than ever before. This would happen with solar geoengineering too. To prevent this, we would have to regularly inject an aerosol, no matter what. So is SAI the solution to all our problems? Probably not. It could be used as a way to curb the impacts of global warming while humanity shifts from fossil fuels to more renewable energy, but it's really just a band-aid on the issue. In the end, humans would have to rely more on sustainable solutions like renewable energy and carbon sequestration. Nevertheless, solar geoengineering is both fun and important to discuss because it is an ideal solution for world leaders who are trying to keep everybody happy. Maybe it is the future after all.